Okay, everybody. Today we are going to learn how to add a new applicant, starting from a blank Temps Plus screen. Where you need to go is up here to maintain applicants. And you'll notice your cursor defaults into this top box. That is a search field if you wanted to look up an applicant or an employee, anyone. Any letter in the alphabet that you enter, it'll come up with search results that equal whatever you put in there. So you can see there's a couple in there for those letters. To enter a new applicant, you have a couple options. From the search box, you can click down into the name box, or you can use Tab to toggle between all of the different boxes, and it'll go one at a time. You'll notice the fields in red. That means that information is required in order to save that applicant to your system. You have two ways you can enter names. You can enter it as first name, middle initial, last name, hit enter, and the system will automatically change that to last name, first name, middle initial. You can also enter it that way, last name, comma, first name, middle initial. Notice the period next to the initial. Address, we'll use the Boise office address, 914, I believe, North Curtis Road. Oops, North Curtis Road. And the second line, address, is only to be utilized if the address is really long or if you have a 3-line address. Most people will not. City, state, and then zip code. Oops. And I'm using my tab button to move to the next box. The first telephone box, in the interest of maintaining continuity, will be the primary phone number to reach your applicant or your employee, and tab over to the next box, their email address, mine here, jobs, tab to the secondary telephone, and we'll use my home phone number. And the next box is to identify what that phone number is for. Cell phone number. If the primary telephone number here is a cell phone, I would like for you to enter that number in both spaces. When we use text alerts or text messaging through Temps Plus, the system is looking at this box to know which phone number to send it to, and that's all you have to do is enter the cell phone number there. Memo, if you want to enter the carrier, you can. There is a section that you have to enter that in later. We'll get to that. Social Security number. And yes, I've completed my I-9 and W-4. This box is for tax jurisdiction. If we worked in multiple states or cities sometimes have multiple tax jurisdictions. We only have the Idaho jurisdiction, and for flex staff, they only have Utah as an option. Exemptions, that is the number of dependents that you find on the W-4, the sex of the applicant, and then the marital status. And I'm going to go ahead and tab up to birth date. And you'll notice that that box was not red, and it should be. That's something that I'll fix once I finish this session. But a lot of you should have, most of the offices should have this as required information. And once we've entered all that, we simply click Save. You can see how your status changed up here to 0. The 0 status indicates that I am an applicant and I have not been to work. Some of the features for the applicant screen. Obviously, this big one right here is for a photo. All of you should have a camera in your office to take photos. Go ahead and save those to the applicant screen, and that is a separate video. We don't need to go over that right now. This icon is an email icon. If I wanted to send an email to this person, I simply have to click that icon and it will open a new message with that email address in the to line. And then we can go ahead and enter general skills. I am using the side of Temps Plus in Boise that doesn't have any general skills, but all of you should be aware of those and know which ones to enter. And I believe that's everything for entering in a new applicant. There will be another video on how to enter notes and what notes to enter in follow-up videos.